and welcome along and welcome back to This Is Ireland. Now, this is field 33. We've actually skipped forward a day. That is because while I was away, I tried to record a video on this field, on field 33, and failed abysmally, to say the least. Yeah, we've jumped forward a day. We're going to try and head down here. Now, I'm slightly worried about the width of this roadway and this header, but we're all right. We actually, had we tried to do this with the old header, with the old combine, we would have been in some real trouble. Now, I'm still not sure about the roadway down to our field on the other side. So we're just going to hop across the road here, which we can just do. Do we have enough space to get down here? Oh, this is tight. This is very, very tight. We probably should have taken our header off, but we are getting down this roadway, so that's good news. Well, watch that tree. Yeah, and we don't. Oh, we do have a gate at the end here. Are we high enough to go over the gate? Oh, no, we are not. So, we are going to have to back up, and yeah, I'm going to have to get a header trailer on here because we cannot get down this road. So, we'll be back in a minute as soon as we've got this header on a header trailer to get it into the field. So, we've got the header on the header trailer now, and we're approaching back to the field. What I should be able to do is just pull in here. This is our new field. The yield on it is going to be a little bit lower because we are in a position where it's let's turn the follow me off. Where it is, it didn't get fully fertilized. So yeah, we are in a position where it'll be a little bit less. But that shouldn't be too bad. We are doing straw on these two fields, but only on our 2 wheat fields. So the one we've already cut and this one. But that is only because our straw is only because we need to make as much money as possible. And if we were going forward, we may go forward, we may not. We'll see how these couple of episodes do. Yeah, it would be good if we could make the money off those if possible. We do have enough straw as it is at the moment, so I'm not too worried about that. Right, we'll just move this out here. We're going to have to go and get our trailer in a minute, but I don't think this field is going to particularly give us a lot of problems insofar as filling our combine. So let's start our combine up. Oh, we need to we jump back in here. We have not reconnected our hoses or our PTO. Start her up like so, and away we go into our field. So we're going to take our headlands off as always with our auger into the field first. This field is a little bit patchy, but isn't too bad overall. So we should get a fairly decent amount of wheat off here. We'll see where we are by the end of the headlands. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good way to go. Let's get on and get these headlands knocked out, and then see where we are at the end of that. First headland is out, and we are 50% full, which is actually really good. I'm actually massively pleased by that. Does mean that by the end of this second headland, we're going to be pretty much full. So we're going to have to head off at that point and get our trailer. So we'll head off with our class tractor and get our trailer. But very, very pleased with that. That is a surprisingly good yield for this field. Now, our trailer, I think, takes 1.5 full loads off this combine, which is a nice amount. It may be that we find that all this field fits in one trailer, but that actually is not too bad either. But what it does mean is that we should only have to go and get our tractor and trailer once, and in that case, we will then be in a good place. Now, the one interesting thing is, and I found this on the other field, we got about, well, we can have a quick look at this. So, yeah, in here we have wheat. We've got 100,000 litres, so we got 100,000 litres off the other field, which is a pretty amazing amount, to be honest. And we're going to be getting, looks like we're going to get another 26, I think it's 26,000 litres that our trailer holds. So we should probably fill our trailer up. Again, that's fantastic. That is an absolutely brilliant amount off here. And I think the yields in Seasons are actually slightly higher than the base game. I certainly wouldn't have expected a field as patchy as this one or the other wheat field to produce as much wheat as we're actually getting off here. So, yeah, this is good. This is absolutely brilliant. Other thing is, other than our other field, I think this combine, perfect size for these fields on this map. It really is. It fits this really, really well. I would expect to sort of empty 2 or 3 times from a combine that I was using on this map, especially on these sort of fields, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing. So, yeah. Absolutely brilliant fit, this Tucano. So much so, I think this is probably the combine that we're going to be using on Charwell. So when we get to the harvesting on Charwell, I think we're going to pick up this combine as well. I really like this, actually. This, of course, is part of the Platinum Edition. Where are we? We're 89% full. Now, looking at this, our field goes north-south in its planting. So that's how we're going to cut it. We do have GPS on this combine. Yes, we do. So down we go. We are at 180 degrees. Perfect. And just doing this first row, that should set our GPS really nicely. And we should be full at the end of this first row as well. So set the GPS. Let's check it. Auto width it. And do that. And yeah, we're at 96%. So we will be full partway through this row. Absolutely perfect. And down we go. Set the GPS. Take the GPS off because the auto stop has issues with it. And there we go. Right, let's switch over to our class tractor. We'll jump out and we'll just disconnect our header trailer here. Start her up and away we go. So I've left our trailer up at the top of field 33. So yeah, let's pop up there and grab it. And there it is. So we will hook up to the back of it and get it back to our field. Like so. Hook that up like that. And then, yeah, head down the side. So as I said, we got 100,000 litres off this field, off field 33. Really, really amazing considering you might still be able to see how patchy it was. Yeah, you can still kind of see the patches that were in it. There was quite a bit, quite a lot of this field was patchy. And it's amazing how much we managed to get off it. Absolutely is. And to get another 26,000 litres off here, that will be brilliant. That will make me really happy. Because we're just going to be in an absolutely fantastic position because of it. And I'm really enjoying this field. This little field has been a great purchase. Its field depth doesn't quite match the field, but that would change, of course, with the next year's planting. There we go. So we can empty this now. We'll turn this tractor off and head over to here so we can start our combine back up. while it empties. I'm just going to reverse up a bit and start up the combine. There we go. And then we'll be able to put the auger in when we hit that last few percent. We'll set the GPS again. And away we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Let's see how much this field has to offer. So we're coming to the end of our first cut-in, and we are 28% full. I think we've got probably about half of the field done. Yeah, we're not far off having half the field done. So it's not looking like, it's looking like we're having more off the headlands than we're going to get off the main field. It's quite a big difference, amazingly. Now the rest of this field is a lot less patchy than the previous bits. And I got that almost right. Let's just line that back up a bit better. There we go. Perfect. So, that is where we go with this. And yeah, so cut in here, 35% done at the moment. All fitting together nicely. This field we will knock out today. We've got 3 more fields that need cutting. So field 34, 41 and 22. So in order to do that next time, we are going to leave the combine up here. I'm expecting field 22 to be ripe. So that should do us well. Now, the other thing we might have to do today, and sort of the second half of this video, will likely to be dedicated to, if I can have a quick look, is I think that our animals are going to need a little bit of work. Yes, absolutely. If we do not deal with our animals today, we are going to lose animals. So we're going to crack on with that next. They are massively out of water. But then you only fill the animal stuff for 2 days. So, yeah, that is why you need to do it. Now, we didn't lose any animals overnight. So this is the lack of water at the moment. That is a new thing. And it should be something that we can fairly easily solve. So, let's get the rest of this field knocked out. And once we do that, we will go and attend to our animals and make sure that, yeah, they all have something to drink and they all get cleaned out. Up to 71%. We've got a couple of rows left. So actually not too bad. I was expecting worse. I was expecting us to not get that much. We want to set this. We do have quite a bit of dead crop in this row, so it won't be quite as high as some of the others. But the bottom end of this field has been much better than the top end has. It has been a far better yield off here, which is really good news. We might even get up as far as 80%. 80% is still going to be a good amount off here. I think we might even end up with 20,000 litres off here, if we're lucky. We know we've got 11,000 already in there. If we can get up to 9,000 litres off the end of this field, which it looks like we're going to make before the end of this row, then yes, we will have another 20,000 litres off this field. Absolutely brilliant. So that is 120,000 litres plus that we've managed to harvest this season. Absolutely brilliant. Very pleased with that. And yeah, absolutely brilliant. Wonderful news. So, yeah, we're going to empty this. We're going to leave this combine up here. As I said, field 22 is likely to be our first harvest next time. But we need to get our tractor and trailer back up to the main farm. Get that emptied. And once we've done that, we will be in a position where we can then very easily... Whoop, let's not hit that. Yeah, there we go. We can very easily then sort our animals. In fact, I think what we'll do is we will go back via our horse paddock, via our sheep field, and make sure that we're doing water for them as we go. So once this has emptied, I'm going to jump in the tractor and we are going to head back towards the farm and hopefully keep our animals very, very happy as a result. There we go. Last 10% going in and done. So, auger in. Watch that go in the mirror and turn it off, and we'll leave our combine here. Start up our tractor, and we'll head back via the horses. Now we can head. We're going to try a. I don't know how we'll do this actually. We're going to go straight over. We're going to go to the roadway, down the side of the horses. We can then just nip across through the woodlands here and deal with that. So back into our farm here. And you can see the horse paddock is just across there. So if we jump out of here and have a quick run across, our water trough is over here. They've got enough feed and everything, but you can see they're a little bit thirsty. So turn that on and keep our horses nice and healthy. Now our next one is going to be the sheep paddock. We'll get that as we get nearer to the farm. So that is the nice thing about this road. There's two great roads on this map, sort of out this way, and both work really well. It's one of the reasons why I cut the trees along this roadway is because I wanted the roads to work better than they were, and it does. It just does work better because we now have a clear run down here. Now, there is an entrance into the sheep field there. I would go through that, but I don't think we can actually fit. I don't think we'd actually make the turn. So, let's head back here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stop here, because this is the optimum place for me to jump over the fence, over the wall, over to here, and just turn this stopcock on. There we go. And then all we're going to have to do in a minute, once we've tipped this, is get the is go and clean them out, because all of our animals do have feed. I think our cows might need some more feed overall, but I think in general our animals are pretty good. So, yeah, let's get this tipped, and then we are going to go, and then while this is tipping, we're going to go and jump into our telehandler, and we can get, certainly, the animals up this end sorted. There we go. So that's tipping. Let's go and grab our telehandler and go and deal with our animals. So we're going to start off down here with the horses. The horses are in need of... very quickly. The horses are in need of some hay and some straw. So the first thing we're going to do is hook up to our straw blower. I think we have, hopefully, some straw still in here. Let's have a look. Yeah, we do. In fact, we have an entire round bale. So that's really good news. Easiest way to do this, rather than driving all the way around, is just sort of wind our way through the trees quickly here. Bring ourselves back round, and we can just blow a little bit of straw in. So, there we go. They won't take much, maybe half a bale at most, I think. Oh, wow, no, they are taking a bit more. Yeah, just over half a bale, so that's good. So what we'll do next is we will just drop this off at the back, like so. And this is the thing about the animals. We're going to be using 3 different vehicles to do this. We got ourselves set up to the point now where that just works well for us. And I kind of like this tractor, even with that oddity of the way the PTO connects. I do like the tractor, and how it works for us down here. There are other ones of those that we can get, so that's all good. Let's hook this up. I do actually quite like this lizard bale spike as well. Now I think we have we got a full bale of hay here, so that's good news. Lift that up. And this we can actually work with either the joystick. I don't want to pull it off on a tree. Either the joystick or the rear hitch. We can just lift it as normal. So what we're going to do is, because again, I don't think they will take all of this. They are in need of hay, but not. That is them. They're in need of hay, but not a massive amount. So let's just drop that down, and then dropping it down, we just drive forward, and the whole thing doesn't disappear, but it has dropped to 497 litres. So there's not a full thing of hay down here anymore. We do need to transport. We need to remember that we need to transport some more hay down for our horses. But that is all good. So we're going to go and park this up now. And our next thing is to go and sort the sheep. So park this here. That is all done. And heading over to this. There we go. So we've got our front forks. We've got our bale spikes on this. This being our Massey. And yeah, we'll take this round and get this sorted. We never did use all that lime up. We had all that lime. It's a pity there's no way of selling that. I could rebag it, but I don't think I can sell it. And then we can bring this round here, and again, it's just sorting the sheep out. So open that up. We've given them some water. They need, well, we need to go and put the bucket on the front of this first, because we need to clean the sheep before we give them some more hay. So let's drop the front of that off. Those hay bales are looking so dangerous at the moment. Put that one on. Now we do have sometimes an issue with the front here. There we go. Had to tab through all of my equipment in order to get it to work, which is a bit odd. So there does seem to be a little bit of a bug. Just having a quick look. Nope, there is nothing in the log that that tells me why that manual attach would not work with that, which is a bit odd. Well, look at it. Look at all of this. That is a lot of muck. Or a lot of stuff that needs clearing. So we'll get that cleared up like so. Tip it in, and that is that sorted. Now we just need to go and get the bale spike and put those on. There's not a lot that's gone in there. So let's have a look. How much hay do we have? So hay silage, that's the cows. So yeah, they're going to need a couple of hay bales. So that's easy enough. We just drop this off the front, and hopefully this will now register our bale spike when we come up to it. Yeah, there we go. That's good news. And I'm going to take it off the top here. Hopefully the whole stack is not going to fall as a result. But I do need 2 bales. Yeah, there we go. Whoa. That is not on there very securely though. So let's drop that down. Plonk them in. And this top one will almost immediately disappear into our sheep, or into the trough. And we'll leave the second one here to sort of naturally just be used up. Yeah, there we go. First one in. And if we look, oh wow, no, that is the cows. Yeah, there we go. So the second one, actually, that will go in as well. So yeah, I'm gonna get this back to the farm, and then we're gonna head up and we're gonna sort the cows out as well. So we're heading round. We're gonna go and give the cows some straw first because we're hooked on to this. We then need to come back and sort out the hay. Sorry, the mixed ration. So first things first, cows are in need of water, as all of our animals have been. And then just go through here, and we're going to tip. There we go. Switch over and spread out. Up and in. Perfect. And when we go and do the mixed ration in a minute, we'll go and do. We'll put the bucket on the front of this as well. They have space in their hay silage at the moment, so that's good. And that will mean we'll basically kill two birds with one stone. There we go. That is plenty of straw for them. So let's close this gate. Cow in my way. And turn off that, because we don't want that running while we're trying to drive, because this tractor does not have a massive amount of horsepower. And we're just going to take this back round to here. And I think we need to mix up some more mixed ration. I don't think we have enough. So just park up this trailer. Like so. It definitely seems like manual attach is having a bit of a special day. Hook this up here. And just see how much we've got. So we've not got a huge amount. Yeah, we do need to fill it up. Now the thing about that is we're going to have to drive down the other end and get some silage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in some hay. We'll put in one straw bale. We'll then go and put the bucket on. We'll head down to our silage clamp, which is the other end of the cow yard, and go and fill some of that in. This is the unfortunate thing where I would like to put in the straw bale last, just to make sure that things stay even out. But yeah, it's not something that we can do. It's quite a trick, and we need to change the front of this as well. Is that going to go? That has gone in. Fantastic. So let's drop off our bale spike. Like so. Connect up our fairly big bucket. Like that. And hook it onto our trailer. Like that. Yeah, there we go. All hooked up. Let's, so yeah, we need, let's just have a look. Oh, let's put F1 on. Yes, yeah, so what we need is a good amount of silage. We're not overloaded with straw, so that is a very good thing. We just need to go and fill up. So yeah, I will see you down at our silage clamp in a moment. Here we go, down at the silage clamp. So we have space for 10,000. Our bucket takes 2,000, so it's going to take about 5 loads off here. Thankfully, we have plenty of silage in here. May not be a full 5 loads. But certainly not going to be too far off. There's one. And this is our 5th and final bucket, and this should finish it. In fact, I'm fully expecting this to not all go in. So let's see what happens. And yeah, there we go. Only we've got 41% left, so let's put that back on our pile. Connect up to our feeder and head back out to our back to our carry yard. And get this finished off. So back up there, connect it up, and away we go. And we're into our cow field now. So what I'm going to do is not get too close, just close enough. We want to be scooping along here as we go, while we're also emptying out our mixed ration. So we'll scoop up this silage and empty out the mixed ration at the same time, which worked pretty well. Right, so that should have cleaned them. Hopefully. That also puts silage in there for them too. And I think that has sorted our cows out. They have some straw, they have full mixed ration. What are they missing? Cleanliness, which we have also sorted now as well. So yeah, I think that is a good place for us to finish. So there we go. We've done our we've done our wheat harvest and completed that. We've got all our animals sorted. Next time we will be trying to get our remaining fields harvested. For now though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.